Well, good afternoon. Friday again, isn't it? Take long come round. I hope everybody's alright. I should feel better tomorrow. I expect when I get this injection, it'll be alright. But stay safe. That's all we can say. We're doing okay. Now they got another vaccine, number 4 or number 5. Lovely. Fantastic. I think they've all done an incredible job. And all the volunteers as well that are putting themselves forward for all these tests. Lovely. Now, this afternoon, as you know, I don't do a lot on, well, not on these year talks on Saturdays and Sundays, so I'll try and get some things ready for next week. But if anybody got anything and they want to send it in to me, that'll be fine. And I'll read it out for you. Especially if anybody got a birthday. You never know, we have one once a year, don't it? Anyhow, this year I'm doing Herbert Lean here today. And this one's for educated people. It was some handsome day, the sun was setting, and Feather was sitting out in the garden reading last week's paper. He'd dearly like to read the Dialect stories, which is put in every week for the educated people. This week, an up-country man had wrote a letter in the paper against it. Fitty amazed he was, and told the editor if he put any more of them in the paper, he wouldn't go into the free library and read them. Just then on comes Spotty Jack, and seeing Father in the front garden, opened the gate. Never closing. But sat down beside Feather. Now everybody knows Spotty Jack was a bit vacant, so Father kept his mouth shut about the gate. Then out comes Mother with a plate of strawberries, sat down and asked Spotty Jack if he would like some. Don't mind if I do, says he, as he took a handful, and could he trouble her for a glass of water? Mother fetched the water, and Spotty Jack commenced to eat the strawberries after he dipped each one several times in the water. What's the idea of that? Asked Feather. You know what? Germs and dirt around even what we'd call fresh fruit. I'd always do this, said Spotty Jack. It might even cost you your life. Besides, there are others to think about, for they germs may spread and the whole village be dead in no time. Can't be too careful. Well, I must be going up long, Spotty Jack says, as he took up the glass and drank the water. Shut the gate, said Feather, to keep out the germs. See, the trouble is, people don't stop and think. I heard about a man yesterday who went down to the surgery and told a young woman he had gravel. You must see the doctor, says she. He had to take his turn to be examined, and the doctor said he could find nothing wrong. I know that, he replied, but I got the gravel out in the cart for the drive. Feather started reading the paper again. I see here a farmer had one of their new notices put up which read, Do it now. In less than an hour, the work boy come in and asked for more money. The gardener took home a sack of taters. The housemaid had a bath. The farmer soon took down the notice. Nothing is like it used to be. In the good old days, continued Feather, I can remember when I was young and going to school, we had to hark to what we was told. Now they don't know nothing and won't know be told nothing. Our boy Richard Henry is as smart as you in most things, replied Mother. Here he is, coming up the road, said Feather. I'll give them a test, and I bet he won't know what to say. Now, boy, suppose I said to you, here's 12 pennies. What would be the first thing you would do? Count them, said Richard Henry. 'Cause you've made mistakes afore. What do we mean by that? Asked Feather, who was getting a bit teasy now. Well, you sold old Josie Coconut a dozen eggs. When he come back and told 10 of them was bad, you told him to bring back the 2 good ones, and you would replace them. Serve you right, remarked Mother. Some people don't like to hear the truth, like when Mrs. James met the preacher, who said he was so glad to see her in chapel last Sunday. Oh, I always go when you are preaching, she replied. Oh, that's very kind of you. I suppose you like my sermons. No, I don't, but there's always plenty of room when you're preaching, and I like a good seat. Kettle is boiling, said Feather. Let's have a cup of tea. Another one here now by Ken Gill. Something's wrong, my dear. I don't know why, but of late it seems that you and I aren't as close as once we were. Oh, forgive me, my dear, I meant no slur on you or your regard for me. But things don't seem as they should be. I can't think why I feel this way. What started it, I just can't say. Though there was that night I woke in bed with two large pillows over my head, when for one mad moment I thought it might be you who held them there so tight. Oh, forgive me, my dear, for such a thought. I know you love me such a lot. I know you never wish me ill. By the way, what was that pill you slipped into my bedtime drink? A pick-me-up? Oh, my dear, I think 'twas good of you, 'cause I must admit, lately I felt far from fit. I've had dizzy spells, the stomach ache. I could hardly eat your angel cake. It seemed to have a bitter taste, but I got it down 'cause you can't stand waste. And I wouldn't displease you, my darling wife. Oh, go steady, dear, with that carving knife. Ha ha! If I didn't know on me you dote, I'd say you were trying to cut my throat. That reminds me. Our insurance man, the good-looking one, you know, the one you said is lots of fun. What makes him stare at me so hard? And who dug that pit out in the yard? What's it for? Why's it there? Is it some secret I can't share? Oh, you're smiling now. Yes, you're teasing me. All you'll say is, wait and see. Oh, you know I love a nice surprise. So, all right, my dear, I'll close my eyes. But please don't keep me waiting long, 'cause that feeling now is getting strong. Oh dear, I don't know what, but something's wrong. Just a couple of things for the weekend here. A couple of cures here for you. If you've got these are all remedies for earache. Place in the ear a roasted fig or onion, as hot as may be. Chilblains. Squeeze out the juice of a leek and mix it with cream and cover the chilblains with it. That's good, isn't it? I've got another one here somewhere. What's this one? For baldness. That'll affect me here, really. Rub the part morning and evening with onions until it is red, and afterwards rub with honey, or wash frequently with decoction of boxwood. So there you are, that's for the weekend. Another job. Hopefully see you on Monday. Take care.